Yeah. The more you practice them, the more you play around with them, definitely the better you will get in your drumming. So I'm just going to pick a parallel and just show you ways of using them around the kit and how they help you in your drumming. Yeah. So the first one is of course what he did, so which was putting your first stroke on each of the tones. So you have. Right? So if you're playing a group, okay, so you have that, it's parallel. Right? Let's try doing something what drummers might find a little cooler. So let's take a whole bar of 16 notes. Now drummers will know what I'm talking about, yeah? So 16 notes, you have 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, yeah? 4 groups, making 16 notes. So if you take one bar of that and let's try playing a parallel around the kit. Okay, I haven't changed the parallel. I've played right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so now if I give like a like tempo with my hi-hat, I go see if we can actually use the same parallel and actually play a groove with it. Okay? Once again, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. I'm going to take my right hand and put it on the hi-hat and keep my left hand on the snare. So now I have right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Yeah? I'm going to try and, the drummers out here again will know what I'm talking about. I'm going to accent certain notes, which means I'm going to play a certain note louder than the other. Yeah? So I'm going to play 1 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. So I'm accenting my 2 and my 4, which is, in musical terms, it's called the backbeat in rock music, in pop music. So you've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Right? I can take this a little faster, so it will sound like. Sorry. Right? I'm going to add a kick in there, so we get some, we complete the groove, right? Let's just add a couple of kicks around the place. So. Right, so it sounds like a groove now. You can go. Right, drum rudiments. Of course, they are basic, but they can be used creatively. Same thing with just the basic single stroke. Yeah, you all have heard. Just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's just try that. In Latin music, we have what is known as your foot ostinato, which means it's a repetitive pattern that both your feet play. Okay? And the most common one, there are various ostinatos in Latin music. The most common one being when you hear this, you get the soul feel of Latin. You just play that without changing without changing any sticking. We're just playing right here, right here. So, as you know, the ostinato stays on the feet. We're just playing single strokes here. So this is how it's going to sound. With my feet. Right? We've got the whole street Latin thing happening. Let's try and take it to the toms and see what happens, okay? So, I'm going to play... Yeah? Right? This, so basically... all the accents, okay? So let's try that with the feet, okay? So that's single stroke, that's the parallel. Now the double stroke is a rudiment that I really like because it gives every drummer a lot of speed, right? What you can do with one hand, if you're playing single strokes, every stroke gets 2 hits with the double stroke because as the faster you take, it's more like a bounce, right? So one kind of hand movement, you've got 2 notes, you actually can go double the speed. So if I'm playing double strokes again, maybe boring, but they add a lot of color to your playing because you can actually go double the speed of your single stroke, right? So before I get off the topic of rudiments, I just like to share something that I do whenever I sit down at the kit, whenever I have the time to, which is like just singles, doubles, and parallels with various note values against a certain tempo. Okay, so this is what I would normally play, either with a single kick or with a Latin ostinato. So this is how we go. We get to doubles. And parallels. Right, so if I can keep this constant and just play one after the other, singles, doubles, and parallels, it's like a great sticking exercise. It gives you a sense of all your subdivisions. Yeah, and kind of definitely strengthens your time, strengthens your playing technique. So let's just try that. If you consider my kick being quarter notes, which is 1 and 2 and 2, then this exercise would obviously be 8 notes, 16 notes, and 32nd notes. Yeah.